It's June 1st, guys, which means officially the first day of hurricane season.
You don't like to hear it, but you know. When the time comes for the Weather Authority to forecast and model a hurricane, or for our officials to issue evacuations, the data to do so is collected by hurricane hunters. Now, I spent the day with those men and women and walked through their hub as they walked me through what it's like to fly into the eye of a hurricane. This is the Aircraft Operations Center, home of NOAA hurricane hunters. That plane behind me is named Kermit. It turned 50 in May. It has flown 132 hurricanes, including Ian, Idalia, Helene, and Milton. This is what it looks like flying into the eye of a hurricane. The eye is calm, a clear view of blue sky above, while a monstrous swell of clouds circles around. Lightning in the eye wall is a signal the storm is strengthening. This is Hurricane Milton.
This is gonna change some lives, y'all. Change some lives.
That's the voice of Michael Mack McAllister. He took the video sitting right here on NOAA's hurricane hunter plane, Kermit.
They say if you want to go through a Cat 5 hurricane at NOAA, you come fly with Mac, it'll happen.
Mack is the science system administrator on board. If something goes wrong, he knows what it is.
I think I'm number 24 in the world at 363 hurricane penetrations in the 10 years I've been doing this.
But out of all the storms, Milton will always stand out. He said it.
This is gonna change some lives, y'all. Change some lives.
He was already changing his.
During Hurricane Milton, I lost my home here in Lakeland. My house on the lake was now my house in the lake. And there was about 6 inches of standing water throughout the whole house and hurricane damage.
The hurricane hunters are first responders. The data they collect improves forecast accuracy and effective evacuation orders, while their families are on the ground.
He was fighting overnight after he got back from the Hurrivac to get his stuff out of his homes where he could, to save what he could.
Nate Kahn is the commanding officer of NOAA's Aircraft Operations Center. He used to sit in this seat as a pilot, but now his role is making sure his team is prepared before and okay after.
About 6 a.m., I had mobilized every person we had available. I said, if you are willing to help, don't go to work. Show up at this address, this is where I'm going to be, and we're going to do whatever we can.
50 people, a third of their workforce, showed up. These hurricane hunters are your neighbors, flying into storms heading into their own backyards.
There is nothing more disheartening to my folks who I have to send into harm's way and send away from their homes than to see people who had warning. Because we do our work, they had warning and they chose to ignore it.
So if you're told to leave, the hunters will always advise you to take off.